you're going to introduce. We have a caller calling in right now from Anything But
Human, which is an American rock band. They blend the grit of alternative rock, speaking of, with the touch of Southern soul, which I really love that because I love Southern rock as well. And their music hits hard, but it always hits home. And they are hailing in from Dallas, Texas. And they're known for their explosive live shows, powerful vocals, and emotionally charged songwriting. And on the phone tonight, we're bringing to you their guitar player, Pasquale Gasperini. That's right.
Hi, how are you?
Welcome to the show.
You can call me Patrick James, or you can call
Patrick,
me
is that not right?
Whatever's easier.
Whatever you prefer. Nice to meet you.
It's all good. Either one is great. But how you doing tonight? How you guys doing?
We're doing good for a Monday.
We're doing great. We were just on our way to the studio tonight. My wife and I were blasting Arise in the car on the way here.
Oh, awesome. Yeah. Fantastic, man.
Yeah, he mentioned that you saw them at the Zebra show that you were
March
at.
1st, yep.
Yeah.
We saw you at Sony Hall on March 1st.
Yeah.
What a show. You guys had so much energy up there to open up the Zebra. You had the crowd, from sitting there settled in to like getting up and just banging heads,
Yeah, it was really exciting. That was a great night, and I got to tell you the truth, man. Every show we do with these guys is really great. So we're really enjoying it. I just rolled into town. We just did Bethel Woods with Zebra. We just did Homer, New York, Center for the Arts. So I just rolled back from Binghamton just like an hour or two ago. I was calling you in the car earlier, Joey. So
right.
And we had 2 sold out nights, and it was electrifying. It was really. It was standing ovation, and it was really killer.
Yeah, you guys were amazing, man.
You mentioned Homer, New York. That's not far from Cortland, which is where our daughters go to school. There's a restaurant we love up there. So had I known that,
we would have went.
We probably would have went up to visit my daughters, and we could have seen a show at the same time.
Yeah, it was a great little theater. Yeah, we had a great time. The home of Cortland and Binghamton's the home of Ronnie James Dio.
Wow,
my favorite singer.
That is one of your favorite singers. That's weird. Yeah. Everything come full circle.
Everything's tied together.
Absolutely. Wow. Didn't realize that.
Great. Yeah, Sony Hall was great. It's been a minute since I've been in Manhattan, and the first time the boys playing in downtown, so it was really good. Great room, great sound, great vibe, great energy. We really enjoyed it.
Yep.
I have to ask, because the band was formed in 2019, which is really only 7 years ago. To have this much success in 7 years is incredible. Like, how did that happen?
Yeah, you know what? I connected with these guys a few years back when the pandemic started, and that's my East Coast, and because I'm an East Coast guy and you're a Texas band. We started working on some music together, and together we had a number one in active rock on the charts, a song called "Move On," and then we kept our relationship going, and one thing led to another. But the guys are real serious; they're really focused, and it's a talented bunch of guys, and we've been working really hard and putting out great music. I'm always a advocate of along with a great music is a great band, right?
Yep.
So we really try to focus on that, and that's the main reason why the band is driving, and the drummer Joel kind of heads this thing up, and he's really focused and driven, and that's how him and I connected. Not only on a musical level but on a business level, and we think along the same lines, and that's kind of where we're driving this thing. We love doing what we do. We enjoy every moment of it, but we realize that in order for us to break through, we really got to really kick some serious ass and have business head on,
Yeah, a lot of competition nowadays, but no, you guys sound incredible.
Well, I actually was thinking of thanking you for keeping this style of music alive.
Yeah,
because
for real.
You know what? There's actually not a lot of competition because there's not a lot of...
I guess in this genre, yeah, you're right.
There's a lot of track acts and there's a lot of computer-driven bands.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not taking anything away from anybody because I'm a producer and a songwriter, and I use the technology myself. So when I'm in sessions and stuff like that, so I'm up to date with the latest and the greatest. But I'd like we're starting to see the turnaround of live music, and listen, you can make great records in a studio. You can put great technology out there. But the one thing you can't replicate is a great live band.
Absolutely.
And that takes, dedication and talent and, doing your homework, man, and that's where the, the technology and the live thing is never going to cross over,
And that's one of the reasons why we enjoy seeing live, because you just can't beat that. And then to see people live, it's incredible. It really showcases the talent of everybody. Like,
yeah, it really does. I really feel that way. And you're really, when you see that live band, when you see a good live band, I mean, when you get your ass kicked by a good live band, you're like, wow.
Yeah. That's how I felt when you
guys
were
talking about it for days later.
That's how I felt.
Here we are.
When you guys were done, man. That's how I felt. And I was lucky enough to meet Phil at the merch table, and what a great guy Phil was, and I was like, these guys are awesome, all around, behind the scenes, on the stage. On the stage, you put out a vibe of having fun, having a good time, and you could tell you guys are all friends and get along, because there's a lot of laughs, a lot of smiling. You sang happy birthday to the drummer, Phil.
Yeah.
I mean, Joel. Yeah, you sang happy birthday to Joel. It was his birthday.
It's a nice camaraderie between the bandmates, which is important too nowadays.
Yeah, we get along really well. It's a unique situation. It's a good one, and we really enjoy spending time with each other. This is work. It's you're flying, you're riding, you're waking, you're not sleeping right, you're grinding, but all that work, the 23 hours of getting to where you want to be versus that hour and a half on stage makes it all worth it to the whole band. You know what I mean? That's the difference. We love what we're doing.
Are you all based in the Dallas area now, or?
Three of the guys are based in Dallas. Oh. I'm in upstate New York.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
Yeah, they're a Dallas fan. I'm an upstate New York. I'm actually a South Florida guy. So
okay.
But now we're a crossover Texas, Florida, New York band. That's what we are.
Well, we'll have to definitely check out more shows. How did you come to tour with Zebra? How did that happen?
In one of my prior bands, 4 by Fate, I met their promoter, Dave Rothstein, who books a lot of the Kiss stuff. He's a big Ace fan, and he had come see my prior project out, and we connected there, and we just kind of built a relationship, and I turned him on to the band, and he dug it, and we started doing a couple shows together to see how it worked out, and it's working out phenomenally, and that's kind of how the whole relationship happened. It's actually a beautiful fit, you know what I mean? It really is. It's I feel that it brings a good energy, a good element, with a legacy band, a legacy classic rock band like Zebra, one of my childhood favorites, and then, an up and coming, rock band. It's kind of a nice mix,
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's great.
It's like handing off the baton, right?
Yeah, sort of. Yeah. That's incredible.
Yeah, and Joe, you're right about keeping the genre alive. But here's the thing, man. The rock scene is starting to make a huge comeback, and I'm out there, doing a lot of tours and, Southeast and Midwest. People are kind of tired of, I don't want to say, bands are not good. People just want to go out and see some good kick-ass music, man. So
I agree 100%. I mean, we're going out every weekend whenever we can.
Yeah.
By us, we have Jones Beach Theater. We go see Leonard Skinner.
Down at the beach in the summer, summer we're always down there.
Westbury Music
always
Fair.
Live music playing, but
Westbury Music Fair.
Oh yeah,
we saw Zebra there.
I played Jones Beach. I love that.
Nice.
I love. I can't wait to play Jones Beach with this band.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
So yeah, one of my favorite gigs.
That's great.
I can picture you guys there.
Absolutely.
Man. So I do have the song "Time" I could play live on the radio right now, Long Island 95.9 FM. Do you have anything to say about Time? Go ahead. Introduce it.
I do.
Go ahead.
Yes, I do. Time is this week number 10 on the top SMR charts. We cracked the top 10 with the song, so it's really starting to get some spin action going on SMR chart. A media based driven chart. So we're it's doing really well, and it's making a lot of noise. So we're really excited about it.
Okay, so this is Anything But Human, and this song is called Time. 95.9 FM, WGBB, 1240 AM, Long Island's oldest radio station.
Wow, that was incredible.
Yeah, man, that sounds good on my phone too.
Anything but human. And it's Pat, you said, right?
Yeah, you can call me Pat.
Pat
Yeah.
Gasperini,
I wanted
guitar
to just
player.
give a shout out to Will and Brian and the boys from Collective Soul, the band Collective Soul. We recorded that track in Atlanta at Reel to Reel Studios, and that was great. That was a great experience. So,
Wow.
kudos to a great session there.
Yeah. Wow.
And while I'm on this page here, I wanted to just let everybody know that we will be returning with Zebra in Baton Rouge, April 10 and 11.
Huh.
And we're at Chelsea's Live in Baton Rouge.
Okay.
And then
Nice.
from there, we're jumping to San Diego with Zebra. And then April 25th, we're headlining our own Anything But Human show in Glendale, Arizona, at a place called Club 4.
Very nice.
Very
And then
cool.
we have more announcements. We're going to announce we're hitting the road with a band called Blacktop Mojo in June, just so people could know. You can go to anythingbuthumanband.com and find out all our tour dates coming up. We're really rolling. We're going to have a new single coming out, too.
That's
Can't wait for that.
incredible. Yeah.
Things are heating up. Things are heating up, you know?
You gave me a couple of rabbit holes to go down and try to plan a trip to catch you guys. I'd love to see
Yeah,
you.
we always love hitting the
For
road.
sure.
Yeah, well, let me give you some dates here with this. I'm trying to bear with me here. I'm all over the place trying to find this.
Sure. While you're doing that, I wanted to tell you that you hit me over the head when you did Eleanor Rigby at the end. That was your encore song, I believe. And we were just talking about the Beatles before you called in, about how the Beatles, my wife's Nicole's father used to play the Beatles all the time.
But just to hear another version of a classic song, I was blown away.
Yes.
You were just incredible. I
Thank
love
you
it.
so much.
Incredible.
Yeah,
Sure.
we're huge Beatles fans, and you know, it's like sacred ground, so you really got to step that song up
And do it justice.
You definitely did, man.
That's true. No.
You blew
A++.
everybody away. You blew everybody away
For
that
sure. Absolutely.
we love playing that song. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm getting there with me.
All right.
It's coming. I just. So how you guys doing? Good. I love this show. I love that you're out there supporting music. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, that's basic. Yeah, Nicole
We're a little
and I,
grassroots that way.
Yeah.
We see good bands. We see, we just come on and we just try to promote them and
help them out.
yeah,
And,
definitely give them a plug.
I appreciate that. I
No,
really
for
do.
sure. We're trying to keep it alive
keeping rock and roll alive on Long
as long
Island.
as we can.
As Ronnie James Dio says, right?
Yes, for
Long
sure.
live rock and roll.
Absolutely.
I mean, Long Island has one of the biggest rock scenes around.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I mean?
Yes, definitely.
You know.
Yep.
So here it is. So June 4th, we may be playing Nashville, doing a CMA. I think we're going to do the CMAs.
Wow.
But it starts in where are we? So June 5th it starts in Harrison, Arizona, then Louisville, Kentucky. So we're in Nashville, we're in Cleveland, we're in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's kind of close to you. Sunbury, PA,
Mm-hmm.
Richmond, Virginia, Hagerstown, Maryland, Raleigh, North Carolina, then Chattanooga, Tennessee, then Harrisburg. So
Okay.
there are a couple of them that are pretty close to you, you know?
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Well,
that's what the Blacktop Mojo, that kicks off, around June 3rd.
okay.
And,
Good to know.
And then we have Zebra dates tied in between. So again, you can go to abhband.com and find out what's happening. A lot of things are happening. So there'll be weekly updates on what's going on. But
Well, I can't wait to.
Really happy to meet you guys.
Same
We're
here.
at the last second going up the stairs, right?
Yep. Yeah, right. We met. We got a picture with everybody at last second. But we do have to go. It's 95.9 FM WGBB. We like anything but human. Pat, thank you so much for calling in, and we wish you all the best. And we're definitely going to catch up on one of these dates
Absolutely.
and check you out and high five you at the
Keep
end.
doing what you're doing.
Absolutely.
Keep rocking.
All
right, man.
Get back on, and thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it very much, man.
Anytime,
night.
man.
Bye.